Russia is quietly changing how it fights with tanks in Ukraine. After months of avoiding armored assaults due to devastating drone losses, Moscow is now pushing tanks back toward the front lines, using a new, tightly controlled tactic. This shift comes despite ongoing peace talks and reflects Russia's urgency to break a grinding battlefield stalemate that has resisted repeated infantry-heavy offensives. For more than a year, Russian attacks relied on dismounted troops, motorcycles, and light vehicles, with tanks largely sidelined by Ukrainian FPV and bomber drones. Without armor, Russian assaults have been slow, exposed, and costly. The absence of tanks has limited Russia's ability to hold captured ground, forcing commanders to rethink how armored vehicles can survive and operate under constant drone surveillance. Under the new approach, Russian tanks operate in pairs, with continuous drone support. One tank fires from a standoff position, while the second makes a rapid forward push toward Ukrainian lines. Drones guide movement, detect targets, and correct fire. The tanks frequently switch roles to avoid becoming stationary targets, aiming to confuse Ukrainian sensors while maintaining sustained firepower. This tactic marks a sharp break from traditional Russian doctrine, which relied on massive artillery barrages followed by concentrated armored thrusts. In today's drone-dominated battlefield, large armored movements are quickly detected and destroyed. Urban terrain, narrow routes, and obstacles mean a single disabled tank can halt an entire advance. The new method reflects an acknowledgement that massed tank assaults no longer work. While the tactic may deliver short-term gains, its weaknesses remain clear. Tanks are still vulnerable to drones, communications can be disrupted by Ukrainian electronic warfare, and fuel logistics remain a critical Achilles heel. Ukraine is expected to adapt quickly, targeting resupply lines and reinforcing anti-tank obstacles. The result is likely another cycle of adaptation rather than a decisive shift. Russia's new tank tactic may change the tempo, but it is unlikely to change the outcome of the war.